check this out. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever had to ask your parents for as an adult? 313-298-1075. Let's just put it out there. Sometimes you gotta ask mom or dad, your aunt, your uncle, your grandmother, something real embarrassing as an adult. What's the most embarrassing thing you ever had to ask, Delicious?
If I had to think about it, it was my grandmother. Mm-hmm. And I did not want to ask my mom. I didn't even want my mom to know that I was sexually active.
Okay.
But I was grown. I mean, I was 19.
Okay. Grown.
And I had sex. This is Freaky Friday. Cover up the ears of the kids. Mm-hmm. I had sex with my boyfriend or whatever, but I was hurt, and I felt like my uterus was dropping out the bottom after.
I didn't know.
I didn't know if he had put it down or if he had broke it down. But I was like, I wanted to go to the hospital. I was holding myself like a dude, and I'm like slumped over, and I'm walking. I'm holding myself. Finally, said, you know what? Forget it. I'm about to call my grandma.
Okay.
So I called my grandmother. Me and my grandmother Selena, rest in peace, we had a very, very close relationship, and I could ask her questions.
Right.
So I told her, I said, grandmother, listen. I had sex.
Okay.
I know that. Hell, look at your hips. I said, what does that mean? Anyway, that's another story.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So I said, I'm in pain though. I'm in pain. Like it feels like it's coming out. Like it's turning inside out and about to drop out.
Like it's about to fall off.
She talking about, girl, they ain't never rough sex. We used to call it a honeymooner's hangover.
That's right, Grandma.
Yes. Had me to go soak in the tub, told me be more careful, tell him to slow down, and treat me as though I was fragile. But she called it a honeymooner's hangover. Now, I've had another one since,
right.
But now at least I know what it is. Because I thought that I was dying. I thought it had caught cancer. It was bad like that. I was like, what is going on in there? So I was embarrassed that I had to ask her about that or whatever. So shout out to my mother who I know is listening and wondering, like, what the hell?
Foolish. What's the most embarrassing thing you ever had to ask a parent for as an adult, bro?
Nothing. Damn.
You don't ask them for nothing?
Never have.
Wait a minute. What you mean never have? You never had to ask your parents for anything.
You know, you have to have parents. I have a mother, but I also have been on my own a lot. So I really didn't get into that.
What about advice? You never call them back at the house and be like, yo, you know what? I'm about to buy this new house. I'm wondering what you think about this.
No.
No?
No.
Greg, you ever had to go back to your parents?
Not me. See, me and my mom's, I'm not embarrassed to ask her anything. I'm just going to be real.
Dope.
Me and my mom's had that relationship that I'm not embarrassed. We can talk.
Not even for money?
Not even for money. We can talk about anything. Okay. We can ask each other for money. That's how cool me and my mom's is, right? My great-grandmother, who was like my best friend, just like my mother.
Right.
When I first started having sex.
Oh, God, you didn't ask her for a condom.
Well, yeah, she had to go buy them for me. She had to go buy them for me. I called my great grandmother Gaga. I was like, Gaga,
that's cute.
There's a young lady up the block. We was down south. I got sent away for the summertime. It's down south, Raleigh, North Carolina. Like, yo, this is a young lady that's really trying to
get at me.
Do something.
You told your great-grandmother while you were visiting for the summer that you were going to smash the girl down the street?
Well, that's what you're supposed to be smashing, right? When you out of town.
What? She like, don't come from New York coming down here trying to smash Greg. And then asking me for condoms.
And then when I left after the summertime, those girls was knocking on her foot. Hey.
Exact. That's why I would have told your ass, no.
Miss Blackwell, is Greg around? Yeah.
No, neither him or his condoms.
So shout out to my great-grandmother. But I wasn't embarrassed. That was my homie, though.
Did she get you the condoms?
Yes, she did buy me the condoms. She bought me the right ones, too.
What kind of curious? Go on, Grandma.
Hit us up right now, 313-298-1075. What is the most embarrassing thing you ever had to ask your parents for as an adult? You haven't screamed that way in a while.
No.
It took you back?
Honeymooner's hangover.
It's Hot 1075. It's the morning heat.